Let's do a quick reality. 1 and 7 crisscross 3 and 4. They're both 7. The 1 is a numerological count of 3 and 4 equals 7. The 6 is a numerological count of 5 and 2 equals 7. The 5 and 2 is what separates the cross. 6 to 1, 3 to 4, 5 and 2 is all 7. The numerological value of 3 and 4 crisscrossing is 56 equaling to 2. The numerological value for 4 is 60. Get 6. 66 equaling to 3. 2 and 3 BC creation. The numerological value of 9 is 42. The numerological 5 is 42. 84 Pluto. 1 and 5 come in and meet 9. 1 comes to 5. 7 comes to 6. 34, value of 1. 5, value of 42. 34 and 42 is the 8 difference of the separation of the same game we play pool, stripes, and solids. The numerological value between 9 and 5 are exactly the same. They are the same value. This one equals to 84. This one equals to 34 and 42. 76. 76 and 84. 7 and 6 is 13 equals 4. 84 equals 3. 3 equals DC again. The numerological value for 7 is 65. For 6, it's 56. 56 is Aleph. 356, 7 is the gateway. 56, 56 is Aleph. 3 and 7, Nibiru. Aleph again. Birth, 1, 2, 8, 9. Abba. 7 and 1 is 8. 7 and A, G and A. G and A is 8, creates H, and is the first connection in piano. But 1, when it connects, automatically must go to 3, where 2 plays a role. Why? Because when 3 comes together, the 3 dice comes together, you have 2 on the outside and 1 on the inside in the center. You need 2 on the outside and 1 in the center. And what numbers would we be going with? It depends which world we're in. But if it's this world, if I use the telephone, but I'm going to use this calculator right now, so it might be confusing, it's 7, 5, and 3. So you need the 5 in the center, where the 1 position plays because of the ace, and 7 and 3 plucked in the center. So no matter what, the minute that 1, that 7 meets the gateway, for the first time, 7 meets 1A in piano is H. It's right next to HB, which is 2. It becomes the 9th letter. B becomes 9. B9. 2-9, Ken Dryden, letting all the eggs in. Putting the eggs in the net. Ken Dryden, number 29. He has Stanley Cups and great Stanley Cups, so he can put his Stanley Cup with a great cup next to a fruit cup, and he'd have a brain, a fruit salad, and everything else. So we have 7, 1, and 2, but now we have to have 3, because 1 has to go into 2, creates 3. You don't get this one without having these 2. So 3 automatically is involved. So 7 and 3 is 10. Now once you get to 10, you've lit up 0. 0 must get 6. Now you must go from 0, you must go 1 all the way to 6. So now you skip everything at 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and you go right to 16. So if you did that on the piano, okay, what would happen to you on the piano is, since you're here and you hit 10, you automatically have to go to 16. So if you hit C, 10, D, 11, E, 12, F, 13, 6 gets 13, okay? 6 and 7, 13. F gets 13. G gets 14. A gets 15. B gets 16. So now you have B and B. 9 and 16. 7 separation. 9 birth, 16 the light, 25. The light comes in. Now 17, 18, 19 are very special in French, because they say 10 and 7, 10 and 8, 10 and 9. They all get 6 because you're involved in all of them. So once you get 1, you're automatically with 2 and 3. And once you get 2 and 3, the first 7 with the next 3 equal 10. 10 automatically brings you 0 equals 6 equals 16. You go all the way up to 16. Once you did 16 and you have 10, it already says, when you come to the 17, it says 10 again, like you're starting over. It says 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. But it's not only 10, 7, 10, 8, 10, 9. It becomes 10, 67, becomes 13, becomes 4, becomes 5, and becomes 6, 4, 5, 6. You become the center row and the federation. part of the Winged Federation, in which now Nibiru's coming in. The horses, my friends. The horses, they fly, my friends, okay? The Jewel, she is of the jewel. All the numbers speak with each other because the computer must tell its own truth. It can't lie. And because we are part of the complete system, it must pass through every single one of us, even if we don't know, bringing the highs and the lows. Friend, Friday, the end. The seventh day she comes. Day 104. Day 122. 366. The birth this year for me is on the 122nd day of the year, or 17 days, the gateway for when I began 10 years ago on the 22nd. We have 14 days later, on the 136th day, the light comes in, touchdown. And on the 156th day, Aleph is born into the world. Because I left you at home and I showed up for Daddy. We all show up and we all pay the price. Broken down towards, let me learn a little bit of the tarot cards and astrology, and I can learn how to input the equations. The equations are always going to be sectional, and they're always going to repeat. Tell me number 32, I'll say where 0 Celsius is 32 Fahrenheit. That's what they call the freezing point. From that point on, I know what 0 is. 0 is 32. 2 times 6, 2 plus 6 is 5 and 6. 0 is 32. 2 times, it's 230 if you even want, or 320. 160 degrees, 160 degrees, 616. The angle of the light. 320. The opening at the bottom. The angle of the light comes out 160, 160. 320, leaving 40 degrees plus the percentage of the day at the end of the year for the light, whatever that means. So that's what it is. The horses are coming in, the penicillin, the needles. We're getting up the horsepower. The energy is going to be complete when they run the Jews at the Kentucky Derby and at the Preakness and the Belmont Stakes. B-L, be beautiful. Mount, to go up. Mount. Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. What else do we have? Yes, lights, camera, action. Then we have the THC, time, heaven, creation. We have the Hebrew letters. We have which part? Here, 2, 8, 4, and 6. Here is on the inside. This one over here would bring number 4. This one here would bring number 3. This one here would bring number 7. This one here would bring number 6. The inside or the outside? Which one are we talking? Because if it's twice the number, remember how we work in darts? 2 times, 3 times? Where are we? Raphael 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. I'm not exact. I have to work on things. I learn them as the moments go on. That's why I'm on so often. I don't want to forget. We know number 52 connects everything together, right? 52 and 3. 3 is see the 3 here? We have this dice over here, and we have this one over here. And if it was created like this, this is how you would connect the in-between of the halfway house, right here. Same thing with over here. Question if it's the head or the tail, I'm not sure. Do you see what this is? 45, oh my God. 45-degree angle of the house we speak. The 45 angle, you see this one over here? This 90-degree house creates the X. This 45-degree house, or 135, creates the plus because the lines will go straight down. These are the 2x2s we have to go from according to the swastika. And this over here is 45 degrees Fahrenheit times 2 equals 90 plus 32 equals to 122. But now we have to remove from this 9 because you have to remove 20%. You remove 9 is 113. First of all, let me take 6 here and add 6 to 128. The spirit is in the moon. on the 126th day. Now what we're going to do is, now that we have added and minused it, we're 122, add 6, 128. Now we minus the 9 is 113, and then add the 6 again, 119, 9/11. 122nd day of the year. The birthday, 212. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 Celsius equals 21212. See the way this zigzags and goes over? Have you ever watched Bugs Bunny? Right? This one is one lane, and then there's a lane going this way. This is the passage from the center. And then on the outside, there's other lanes. Remember in the when he went up to the Martians? See the zigzag? This would be your zigzag of the moon. See the way we put this one between 101? This one gets placed over it like a Mahjong tile. Is it H or is it I? If it's I, 2 and 8 are on the east and west. And it's H, 2 and 8 are on the north and south. Do you see CC on each side? And if you really create these, this is the X inside your H. Raphael, 7286. The constellation is Pegasus in the year 5775. 10 years are 3,500 days, 6 times, 18,000 times they've been awoken during the night in the last 10 years. And then I ask myself, do I remember my dreams? I go, no, I just felt the vibration. Thank you for watching.